Good morning, good afternoon, good day, whichever time of day you're hearing this. Welcome to the City of Safford Insider. Thank you for joining us again for our second episode. We are excited. I think we're still keeping that momentum going, and we love the feedback that we've received so far. I personally think like our podcast has been very successful since we aired it. I mean, granted, it's just been one episode, but I have a list of people wanting to be on here. So I feel like it has been successful and we've received a great response. So thank you to our listeners. Just to cap on what we're going to go over today, we got some current events that we would like to go over. I'm going to start off with the Salsa Fest. Give you a reminder, the amateur sign up is open now for the Salsa Fest competition. You can sign up Graham County Chamber of Commerce website. And the competition, from what I saw online, is on Saturday, September 28th. And if you win, you could win first place of $1,000.
Are you going to gloss right over that like you're not a past winner?
I was
There you
just
go.
one time. Now I feel some type of way about joining, but maybe I'll be a judge. I don't know. But if you don't want to put your salsa out there, that's fine. I highly suggest you do. It's really fun. Like I said in our last podcast, it's a good time. I enjoyed it. I've done it, I think 3 times now, and it's an experience for sure. And then just the salsa fest altogether, I believe it brings in, like you said last time, over 10,000.
About 10,000 people.
Yeah, so it's a good
incredible.
time. Have the Chihuahua races
You're
monthly.
the chimichanga.
Yep, you're the chimichanga.
Yeah, so if you are interested in signing up for the amateur contest, be sure to visit the Graham County of Chamber website or on their Facebook. I believe they also have the link. Or call Vance and his group of people down there too. You can go visit them right off of the highway. Next announcement I'd like to make is the Graham County Fair is headed our way. Fun fact, I was driving home yesterday on lovely 191 in the construction, and I saw a semi-truck coming with this really big ride to look like a roller coaster or something.
Wow.
But I'm like, it's coming, and it's not even that close yet. It's about a month out. The fair parade is going to be held on Friday, October 11th. Probably is going to be the same route that they usually take, right down Main Street. I believe it starts at 10 a.m. Is that right? Yep. So it starts at 10 a.m. So make sure you head down to Main Street here in Safford and enjoy the fair parade. It's usually a really big parade that we have in our community. So it'll be a good time. Another event that's coming up is the City of Safford Hot Dog Sale. That's going to be on Thursday, October 24th. Starts at 10 a.m. and runs till 2 p.m. at City Hall, which is the 2-story white building off of Main Street, 717 West Main Street. This hot dog sale is collect funds for the Gift from the Heart program. Gift from the Heart program, it's a program that helps pay utility bills for any residents 62 and older who meet the specific income guidelines. The program is all donation-based. You can also donate through your utility bill. If you'd like more information on that, you can definitely contact your utility customer service team there at City Hall at 928-432-4060. And do not forget about the hot dog sale. So again, that's on Thursday, October 24th. They'll have hot dogs for $2, nachos for $3, and for 50 cents, you can add some spice to your life, get some jalapenos on there. And then they have
Great.
$1 sodas.
But you can't have those.
Have what?
They're nachos.
Not. Man, he's here with the
Nacho
dad
cheese.
jokes. I like it.
Hot dog, that's the first one.
So I might just throw in there, Eric will be there with his jokes at the hot dog
I'm
stand.
here all day.
Maybe we can do the hot diggity dog. And then joining us today, we have Mick Reese, Administrative Events Liaison from the Planning and Community Development Department for City of Safford.
Fancy word for I'd make things happen.
There you go.
We
I
need
like
those
it.
people.
Thank you for joining us today, Mick.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
We invited Mick over because I would like him to give us some information on the Harvest Fest that's coming on October 19th.
Yes, so on October 19th, we're celebrating actually the 24th of the Harvest Fest. So it actually been 25, but COVID took one of the years away from us. So we're at 24. And we're doing a dual festival this year. We'll have the Harvest Fest from 10 to 3 p.m. And then starting right at 3 p.m., we're going into our 4th annual Oktoberfest.
Oh, and we have Matthew Holschel here he is the Deputy Finance Director.
Yes.
And he is also the chair for the United Way Committee.
Employee United Way
in
Committee
the Employee United Way
for
Committee
the city. Yes,
for the city of Safford.
I inherited it.
There you go. Congratulations. You can have some nachos.
I can have nachos.
Yeah, you have to inherit it.
Well, no, yeah. So Oktoberfest, in conjunction with Harvest Fest this year, actually the first year that we did Oktoberfest, it was the same way. We did try to do it in conjunction. The second year we did it the night before on the Friday, and then last year we did it the night before on the Friday, and then this year we're deciding to go back to have it in conjunction and kind of have a full day of activities for everyone in the valley.
Looking at it in particular at the Harvest Fest is more youth, kids
Right.
oriented, and then of course adults going into the Oktoberfest. Not that kids can't come to the Oktoberfest and adults can't come to Harvest Fest, but just a little bit more play towards that age group.
You have more of the families early in
Exactly.
the morning.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
And this year we're actually, the Oktoberfest had a great cornhole contest last year, and so this year we're actually having a youth cornhole contest during the Harvest Fest.
Oh, that will be fun.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. And
That's exciting. I like the idea of the Harvest Fest in the morning because we do need activities like that for the kids. I see on the description for the special event, you'll have vendors, live local entertainment activities, including a pumpkin carving contest.
Yes.
Is that age capped or can like someone like
so this,
asking for a friend, like, could I join?
so since we are, like you said, in conjunction with the Oktoberfest, what we've done now is we used to have the youth pumpkin carving contest as well as an adult,
Right.
but now we're going to have the adult during the Oktoberfest.
Oh, that will be fun.
Yeah, so it would just be for the kids up to age 17.
Okay.
And then that would be broken down in categories. That's usually a good hit. A great support from Thrifty's Supermarket for helping out with the pumpkins every year. And we'll keep one trough straight just for the adults later on that evening.
Good job on planting a seed for Thrifty.
So we're looking at getting a lot more activities through the information booth. So that's one of the things I'm working on right now. And anybody that's interested in putting what they're about, what their organization is, come on out. We will be setting up the perimeter of the City Hall lawn to support the Oktoberfest once the beer garden opens at 3 p.m. So anybody that is going to be there for the whole day's event, we're going to look at trying to keep them on the lawn, on the east
Right.
lawn. Where anybody that's just supporting Harvest Fest, we'll keep them on Main Street between 8th and 7th so they can have an easy access of getting out of there once they're done.
Okay.
But we're looking forward to it. It's always a blast. The more information and activities we can get out there, the better. So if you have any interest and if somebody wants to get involved with that, definitely reach out to the Administrative Events Liaison's office.
The person who gets it done. Right. Yeah, I mean, just kind of piggybacking off of that, this is Oktoberfest's fourth year. Like Mick was saying, Harvest Fest has been around for quite some time. Oktoberfest, I kind of started as I inherited the committee. Any of the profits from the event will go to United Way. And so every year we raise money for the United Way, and then we donate money to the United Way in January. A lot of people in this valley really like to go out and have a good time with these events, and so
I think you've done great with the creation of the event. Very different. I had never heard of the Steinman competition.
Stein holding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is? Yeah, you hold big mugs,
Yes.
and I've never
Glass
heard
mugs.
of.
They're
Yeah.
like they're not just like mugs. They're like big glass full
Yes.
heavy mugs. I mean, anybody can participate in those events. There's no alcohol in those events. They're just full of water. And there's two separate ones that we do. One of them we do is where you have to hold the stein out, extended 90 degrees from your body, and whoever can hold the longest wins. And then another one is to see how many you can hold. And that's always fun because you get like these big macho men up there who think that they can carry like 20 of them, and they make it about halfway and like half of them fall out.
Bring it.
Surprisingly, so we've done this, and last year was the first year that we actually broke mugs. Like in the years prior, we hadn't broken any mugs in the competition. Like they were dropping all the time, but
It's hilarious to watch because you have these people and they're just standing out there with the Steinman and their hands start shaking, and it's pretty funny. Yeah, I think both events are going to be a great success again. We like to bring things to the community that kind of covers everybody. And the Oktoberfest runs all the way until 11 o'clock at night. Again, we have the beer garden
There's so many
and
activities, so
the
many.
contests, the cornhole,
You think
the food vendors.
Harvest Fest alone has the pumpkin rolling, the sack races, you have costume contests.
I feel
There's
like it kind of
booth
like
games.
sets the start of pumpkin spice season. Are you a pumpkin spice drinker?
No, I'm not.
It's already
No,
here.
no.
It
It's,
is here.
It was here
It's
in
here.
July.
yeah, it's been here. Yeah.
Isn't
I'm
it
more of
It's
a-
like Christmas
Yeah,
decorations.
Christmas, yeah.
I'm more of a pumpkin spice empanada kind of girl.
Oh,
You know
wow.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But yet we have none in this room. How bizarre.
How bizarre.
Hint, hint.
But I mean, yeah, the Harvest Fest, you have all those activities, and now we're adding the additional under 17 cornhole tournament, which if you've never witnessed a cornhole game in your life and you come and you watch, last year we had like professional cornhole
exactly.
players that they go to tournaments and they participated, and it was, I thought I was good at cornhole, but I can't obviously sink it every time. And these, it's like they place it and it goes in the hole every time.
No, before it even started, they had teams rolling up and they were coming out and they had special bags.
I was going to say that.
carry
Yeah,
cases.
When
So
they
I
ask,
learned a
when they
lot
ask
about
if they can use
cornhole.
their own bag,
And-
you know they're serious.
And they were measuring out everything, making sure it was legit, and they were talking to each other about strategy and all that.
Yes.
They didn't
So
win.
Sizing
We
up
have
teams, sizing up other teams.
Sizing
yeah.
up the other
We have a
teams.
guy that works in our parks department for City of Safford, Hunter, shout out. But he's really big into cornhole, so he's kind of like really giving me some info on it. And I did not realize that it was more than just a backyard game.
Yeah.
Like you can go professional and make a good living off of it.
And he was last year's tournament winner.
He did.
Yes.
His team.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. But yeah, it goes the bags, the weight, the material of them. It also the material that the cornhole board itself is made out of. So it's pretty interesting that all these little details go into play when you want to go into the professional level. But that doesn't mean that if you are an amateur that you can come
It's a great
roll it,
time
yes.
whether you're professional or an amateur. I think the way the tournament was set up, you were guaranteed a certain amount of games
Something.
anyways.
Yeah.
So you get to go out there, you get to have a good time. There's live music. After the first year, we were like, this only makes sense to have live music, and so we have bands that are going to be there. So you get to go out there, you get to listen to live music. There's a bunch of different vendors. There's different games you can participate in throughout the whole day. I mean, starting from Harvest Fest leading into this, it just makes more sense to have a whole day of events and kind of flooding the City Hall lawn with just fun fall activities.
And both of them have a costume contest, correct?
Yeah, they do. Both of them have pumpkin contests. Both of them have a costume contest.
Both have
Cornhole.
cornhole.
Both have cornhole.
Entertainment.
Right.
During the day, we already got lined up the Gila Valley Cheer.
Right.
We got Dance Academy and the Karate Kids are going to come out as well. So
Very nice.
that's always nice.
I was trying to think of a cornhole joke that whole time, and I won't say it. It's going to be corny.
He strikes again.
It took him that long to think of it,
Yeah.
though.
He's ready.
I was waiting to jump in. I didn't want to interrupt the flow.
Thank you, Matt and Mick, for joining us today and giving us some more info on that. The flyers should be going out pretty soon, and the registration should be opening pretty soon to get on.
We're still looking for plenty of merchandise and food vendors, and definitely information booths with activities. So
Perfect.
don't be shy.
And
Great.
Mick, if they want to register or get more information, what's your contact info that they can reach you
My
at?
email is mruiz, @saffordaz.gov, and my number is 928-432-4143. And you can now go to our Facebook page, City of Safford Special Events, for more information as well.
All right. Great stuff. Thanks, guys.
And we also want to thank Matthew Hoschel for coming and talking to us about Oktoberfest. And is there anything else you want to add before we let you go?
Maybe just we're always, for the United Way, we're always looking for sponsors. I can't stress enough how great the United Way is here in Graham and Greenlee counties and how much they give back to the community. All of the profits from our Oktoberfest event go to them so they can give it back to the community. Sponsors can reach out to me if they would like to sponsor, either events, but Oktoberfest especially. We always invite sponsors to come and sponsor. Last year, we did have somebody sponsor the cornhole tournament. They were very generous with that. It was Kempton's Chevrolet. Going forward, if anyone wants to sponsor, they can contact me. My email is mhoshal@saffordaz.gov. And then my phone number is 928-432-4013.
And Matt, if some of these businesses want to donate to your Oktoberfest, is it a tax write-off for them?
It is, because it is United Way being the organization they are. It is a tax write-off for that.
Awesome. So again, thank you, Matt and Mick, for joining us today. We're excited for Oktoberfest and the Harvest Fest. That's coming on October 19th. Harvest Fest will start at 10 a.m. and run till 3, and then Oktoberfest takes over from 3 till 11 p.m. So it should be a fun-filled day of activities for everybody. So thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Those events are really taking off.
Taking off,
Taking
which
off.
lets us zoom into our next event.
there-
B is showing up.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. I thought that was my button.
I'm sorry,
You
Eric.
can,
Okay.
sharing is caring.
Okay.
Share the button.
I agree. I'm with you.
No, but speaking of things zooming in and all the things aerial, we have a air show at the airport on November 9th coming up. There's quite a bit of activities out there. I know Cameron's put a lot of effort into it, a lot of work into it. It's a really cool thing. That's one unique aspect that the city has when it comes to some of the amenities is having
Yes.
an airport.
Yes.
Right.
And the amount of growth that is going on out there is pretty awesome. I've grown up around here and have a lot of love for the airport. My dad flew for the longest time.
Really?
I was a spoiled little kid. Anything over a 2-hour car ride, and I thought that was just forever. Because
Like,
down to Mesa in 30 minutes,
Oh,
or
wow.
Wow.
fly up to Springerville in 45. you know,
Nice.
And so
Wow.
that was my childhood growing up. I didn't know long car rides,
wow.
so just spent so much time in the air, and
Wow.
See, the more you know. I didn't know that about you. See, now I know.
there you go, there you go. And
That's awesome. Yeah, I think Cameron's doing a great job organizing this year's. It's the second year he's going to be doing the
Mhm.
air show. Again, November 9th. He has tons of pilots that'll be joining him.
Aerial stunts
Yeah.
and maneuvers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aerobatics.
Yeah, so Cameron has quite a bit of different pilots coming in that do different stunts in the air in their airplanes. Plus, they showcase their aircraft there at Safford Airport. I believe he has tickets up for sale already.
He
So you
does.
can just go to the Safford Regional Airport, Dwayne Spelsbury Field on Facebook, and you can click on the link to get your tickets early before they sell out. Should be a good time this year.
It will be. Great time.
Mm-hmm.
And also in November comes our Field of Honor for Veterans Day. That's when they display those U.S. flags there at City Hall lawn. I believe last year they even had to expand to the courthouse.
He did.
So that's great. That's a great turnout for those flags. I know there is more information. I believe it goes through the Lions Club.
It does.
Yes.
Yep. So if you have a veteran, you can reach out to the Lions Club and fill out the information with them to get a tag on one of those flags that represents your family member or friend who is a veteran and served for the United States military. So that will be coming out in November. So we'll keep you posted on with more information. And then another event that we have been invited to, this will be my second year doing it, is the Gila Valley Veteran Services. That'll be held at the fairgrounds on October 25th from 9 to 2. I had the honor of doing it last year for the first time, and they had a pretty good turnout. And it's an event for veterans, and they have different resources for them. We have a lot of different vendors or displays out from the Graham County, City of Safford. I saw Eastern Arizona College there.
Mhm.
So just a lot of different, almost like a resource fair for the
It
veterans.
is. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
resource, Veterans Resource Fair.
Yeah, so definitely keep your ears posted for that. And again, that's the Gila Valley Veteran Services, and they'll have that resource fair on October 25th. Victoria, is there anything in the library world?
Library world. Yes. So September is Library Card Sign Up Month. It is a national campaign to encourage folks to get their library card if you don't already have one. And this year we're doing something a little unique. We solicited for local photographers to submit photos for our new library card.
Nice.
And our winning photographer was Patricia Abeda, and she submitted a photo of the Gila box. So that is now the cover of our library card, so you can come pick that card up. The cards for the month of September, if you have a card and you don't know where it is, please come. We'll replace it for you for free of charge.
Nice.
We really want to get the cards out in the community. And I know I've had Eric, he'll be shortly showing on Facebook with the new library card. So we're really encouraging our local leaders to come out and support and show us what they can do with the library card. So that's coming up in September. If you don't have a card and you do get a card, the first 50 people, our friends of the library, have paid for certificates to get a free scoop of ice cream at Garrett's Ice Cream Shop.
What?
Yes.
Nice.
I missed my scoop of ice cream. It's all right. I'll still go over there. That ice cream is delicious.
It is. So our friends at the library wanted us to show our support for us, and it's a great way to support a new local business that I know
For sure.
is
yeah.
very much
Great
appreciated.
idea.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
a great idea.
And now,
Yes.
drum roll, please. You have a big announcement for the library.
I do. So the library is the recipient of a Library of Congress Literacy Award as an Emerging Strategies honoree. We are one of 5 institutions that have been awarded this particular designation by the Library of Congress.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Very nice, Kate. Thank you. It really recognizes a lot of what our library staff does for the community, but this particular award recognizes our early literacy concert series. We bring out a local early childhood presenter or performer or artist. We bring them out during April, which is the month of the young child. They do a series of performances for our local area schools at the David M. Player Center for the Arts. We have a public performance for our preschool and public, and then we also go with them to Greenlee County, and we have 2 concerts there, one in Morenci and one in Duncan. And we also partner with the Early Childhood Coalition, and the artist conducts the teacher workshop, as all of these artists are in early childhood education. So it's really been a great partnership, and we're very, very excited about it. We will have 2 of our staff members. It will be our early literacy coordinator, who is Elizabeth Henley, and our assistant library director, who is Leslie Talley. They will actually go to Washington, D.C. to accept the award on behalf of the library. It's on October 30th, and it's recognizing the award, and they'll actually get to speak with the other honorees this year and really learn about how they're impacting their communities. So
How awesome.
we're very
City
excited.
of Safford representing.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yes, we really do appreciate it. And yeah, so we're excited about that. That's our big award that's coming through, and we have so many things coming. We also have an international artist. Her name is Yuji Morales. She is a children's book author. She is a multi-year Caldecott Award winner, which is a very prestigious prize for children's books. And we will have some of her original artwork here at the library. It will start September 23rd, and it will finish in early December. We have secured that through the National Children's Institute of Illustrated Literature, but we're really excited to have it. These are valuable pieces of art, and it's her original artwork, and it really tells her story as to why she illustrates the way she does. We're really excited to have her.
Wow.
So we were very fortunate to have that. So we've got a lot coming up, and if you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok,
City
our website,
Yeah.
please come and find us. And we do have a lot coming up as fall is approaching. So
Yes. Yes. I always want to go when you have the guy with the animals.
Oh yeah.
I'm so scared because I see those videos where they accidentally like tip over like the anaconda or the tarantulas, and that would be my luck.
Oh, Wildman Phil, yes.
Yeah.
Wildman Phil, yeah. That's we haven't had him come out this year. We'll probably have to have him come out again.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to have him for 3 performances.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so many. We've had 400 show up for him over
Wow.
two shows. We've had
I remember
400.
you saying there'll be people like even lined up last minute showing up. So definitely follow them on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok,
Website.
The website.
Go to the
get your tickets early for that. And
Yes,
take
please.
your kids. That's a good time.
Yeah, it's a really fun way to spend an hour or so in the afternoon in the middle of summer.
Perfect. Always a good time at the library. That's awesome.
Yes.
So moving on to our next discussion here, I just wanted to give a quick announcement of a resolution that I presented to the council on Monday night, September 9th council meeting. Presented the election canvas, the official election canvas from the primary elections that was held on July 30th. A quick description of what the canvas is we have to officially state who the winners were. So this year, shout out to all the candidates first and foremost that participated in the election. Thank you for putting yourself out there and running for one of the office. Your participation is greatly appreciated. The ones that were officially elected, we have Mayor Ortega. Richard Ortega was elected for mayor, so he'll be serving for the next 4 years. And then for council members, we did have 3 seats open, and we have elected Mr. Brad Hemphill, who currently serves on our council. He was reelected. And then she's also currently serving on our council as an appointed council member, but she is now officially elected, is Miss Dusty Bratner. So congratulations to both of them. Mr. Henfield, he's been serving on the city council since 2020. And again, Miss Bratner, she was appointed to city council to fill the positions when we had an opening in April of 2024. So congratulations to her for winning. So again, congratulations to them. Being that only 2 of them were elected, just because of the process of the majority of votes that are supposed to be received, does push us through to participating in the general election, which will be held on November 5th. The 2 candidates that were selected for that is based on their votes was Alma Flores and Luke Chavez. So those will be your 2 candidates on the general election ballot to fill that 3rd seat for our city council. Make sure you get out there and vote. A lot of people have called and asked, where do I register? Unfortunately, you don't come to me to register. You have to go through the county. So go down there to the Graham County Recorder's Office, who is in the General Services Building. They're located at 921 Thatcher Boulevard. If you go in there, they can get you all set up. I do have the registration form if you want to get that before you go over there in our city clerk office. Once you receive it, you just want to go over to there and make sure you register. The last day to register is October 7th if you want to participate in the general election. So make sure you get out there and vote.
All right, now we're going to talk about Spotlight on City Department. Mayor Ortega was recognized at the League of Arizona Cities and Towns Conference for 24 years of being an elected official in the state. Vice Mayor Lopez was actually recognized as well for 12 years of service to
12 years.
State of Arizona, especially to our community. Councilman Andazola and Councilman McGoy were also recognized for 8 years of service, which is incredible. We have some seniority on our city council, which is great. So moving in the right direction. And another thing I wanted to mention is at the conference, first time I've been to that conference, they have an event that kicks it off, their opening ceremonies. Each town or city has an opportunity to have their flag displayed or carried in front of the entire audience. And that place was packed. There were a lot of people, talking hundreds of people representing their city or town. And we had the Graham County Stars carry our flag, followed by our Vice Mayor Lopez. And Graham County Stars, it stands for Students Taking a Road to Success. I did not know about that program until I saw them. So I inquired a little. So completely impressed. They had a display set up there talking about the city of Safford and some of the things we have ongoing, the parks, the park we're going to be building soon. And it was Reese Andazola did a presentation to me, talked about how great the city of Safford is and all the things going on. It was just incredible. So it's great to see our young youth taking an interest in our community.
Yes.
And they also had some training they participated in, so I had an opportunity to step in, and they were working together at a table in a breakout session. So just all around great. So wonderful.
And if you or someone you know would like your student to participate on the Graham County Stars, you can contact Megan Poindexter from the Graham County Health Department is the coordinator for the Graham County Stars. It's a really great group. It's nice to see the youth out there, and I think they get excited to kind of dress up a little bit in their polos and do the parade of the flag. So the video I saw looked pretty neat.
It was great.
It looked packed, like you said. It was.
I want to say something else about the city. This is day 32. It's kind of an ongoing joke with our team that what day, and I tell them. But the reason why I mention that is a lot of this is new to me with the city, and my first exposure to a lot of our team was an electrical issue we had just outside of City Hall. And by the time I literally walked out, I was over at the annex. I walked out, just curious what was happening, wanted to see. And as I pulled up, it's like the whole world was there. The fire department was there. The police department was there. We had the utility crews there, and just everyone was there to serve the city. And I just thought how remarkable it is that these are the men and women that serve our city and make the city of Safford work each and every day. About a week ago, we had a water line break early in the morning. I was notified, and we got the word out, and I drove over there just to see what was happening. The initial crew on scene was worried about saving property damage. They were putting dirt in driveways to prohibit any water from leaving the street into the private property. And then everybody was there to stake, to start figuring out what was happening, turning off the water, of course. And while unfortunate, you have to have an outage in both of those situations. I think the one thing we need to remember is these folks are out there when we take for granted, we flip the switch and we have power, but when the storms hit, especially the monsoons, and we're just wrapping up that season, they're the ones heading out in the middle of the night to make sure that our service gets repaired. So being the new guy to the city, totally impressed with everything I've seen so far. So I just wanted to share a shout out to those folks that do that
Shout out
day
to
in and day out.
utility departments. Those
Yes.
guys are frontline after hours. Any 24/7, there's going to be somebody there.
Oh yeah.
The power goes out. I mean, emergencies happen, and
They do.
but they try to address those outages as quick as possible, whether it's gas, water, electric. I always think about the linemen going out there.
Right.
I mean, there'll still be like lightning going on. There's
Exactly.
still a full storm going on, but they're already going and taking their trucks out there. And as soon as it's clear, they're on that line and getting it restored to us.
Right.
So we try to keep our citizens informed as much as possible through Facebook to inform everybody and just give updates. We receive updates as they can, and they can text us and let us know. But yeah, huge shout out to them. They do a lot. I've even seen during wintertime those guys with the water department, when there's a water line busted, I've seen them in the trenches.
Yep.
Thigh high water or higher, and they're out there digging. Like, they're not just sitting in equipment. They're hands-on shovel digging. And can you imagine the cold water? No, thank you. So thank you guys.
Yes, thank
huge
you.
shout out to them. Along with the shout out to the utility department, I want to give a shout out to the 3 folks that joined me here. Thank you for running with this idea that I had of the podcast. It's been fun. This is only our second one, but it's been fun. And I like the reaction we received from our staff that are wanting to actually come on, voice their department out there as well, and information. The public has really enjoyed our podcast just with one episode. So thank you again, and a huge shout out to the 3 here, that Victoria, Eric, and Kate, that joined me with the podcast. It's been fun, and I'm excited to keep recording. I think we're going to end up going with 2 episodes a month. Or
I noticed you didn't say the jokes need to stop, so thank you.
And thank you to Eric for the jokes. I like the vibe in here. It's very relaxed, and how I feel with my coworkers on an everyday basis. It's a family, it's friendship, and it's a very lax feeling, enjoyable, like, good time. Kudos to us for our podcast. It's been great. And our next episode will be coming out on October 16th. And again, if any of our listeners have any questions, suggestions, contact us. My name, again, is Beatrice Driver, B. My email is bdriver@saffordaz.gov, or my direct line is 928-432-4003. Feel free to contact me at any time. And if you have any suggestions, I'm open to hearing your opinions. Victoria, where can they reach you?
So my name is Victoria Silva. I'm the library director. You can reach me at vsilva@saffordaz.gov. You can also give me a call at 928-432-4151.
And Eric, how can they contact you?
Yeah,
Mr.
Eric.
32 days in, Mr. Joke himself.
Eric Bejarano, so it's eBejarano, BEJARANO at saffordaz.gov. Yeah, and if they want to reach out to the city manager's office, they can reach us at 928-432-4011.
Perfect. Again, thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you everyone for listening.